So this is what we call the touch game or get into position game. All we're going to do is reward him for going into the crate. Yes, and right at the very beginning, even if he looks at the crate or just goes towards it, I'm going to reward him. And so this is just making a positive association with the crate, or really you can do this with anything, a touchpad, a place bed. This is just something in your arsenal that you can use. You know, obviously we can get dogs in the crate, we can put a leash on them, we can guide them in there. There's a lot of different strategies, but this is a good little game. You call it a touch game. Yes. Get in a position game, which is where you're just rewarding your dog for getting in different positions. This is where he's going into a crate. But you can use this place command, whatever you want. Basically the idea is you don't want to talk to the dog at all. You just want to, I'm talking to you, but I'm not actually talking to the dog. I'm not saying anything, I'm just rewarding. And so I'm going to scale it up. So you can reward that if that's the very beginning, but we've done this before, and so I want him to get it to where he goes into the crate. And I'm not saying the word either because he doesn't have that fluid motion yet. Once he knows, you know, he's good to go and will get in there pretty easily, then you can start overlapping the name. But this is the basics. Make a positive association with the crate, shoebox, box, anything, and just reward him for it. And kind of let him figure it out on his own. And I might give a little tips, or I might point towards it, you know. We'll see what he does. But I'll scale it up over time. And so you start very, 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 very slowly, and if he just acknowledges what you're trying to get him to do, or go in, or put his feet on, you would mark and reward that. And then as he does better and better, you scale that up. Come on, Sam. Just kind of make him aware of it. That's close. Yes. So there, like, he just looked at it. So he was kind of, you know, not getting the picture. He just looked at it, marked and rewarded. I really like these foundational games because there's just no words in many of them other than marking and rewarding, and your dog can get a great sense of what you want. Yes! Without saying anything. And humans need to not say anything to dogs. Nothing, but say much, much less to dogs than they do. But this works on the timing, this works on a relationship, this obviously builds a command, builds a behavior. And also I'm not bribing either. I'm just, yes, I'm just letting him let him choose to do the action, and I'm just choosing to reward that. Yes, so even there, like getting a little better, he took a step towards it, which is good. Give him a little help. Yes. Doesn't hurt to give him a little help. Yeah, good. Yes. So there, like he's trying to trick me, you know, say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in, but he did it. So I want to actually be committed. Not that I was rewarding him for going in, but yes, good boy. Yes, I'm just rewarding him again because I want him to restart. And so when you say that mark word, a lot of people will treat it, yes. So now I'm waiting till that fourth paw gets in. Some people will treat it as you're released. We're not saying the command here, so it's not like he's being released from anything. Yes, but the trick is, not over here. If you do that, make him get out of the position. Like if you're downing him, reward him like on the other side of the room, or reward him where he's got to get up and out. He's just following my hand there. No, see, that's not good enough. No, now you need to get in. I'm just saying that for context. I would never actually talk to the dog because he has no idea what I'm saying. You see, he's at a high enough level now that even that, like, I'm not going to reward that. I want him fully in. He got some reps where he was fully in, so that's the only way he's going to get rewarded. And we'll just sit here until he does it, and he will eventually. Nope. That's where you obviously have to motivate dogs and make sure they want to do the thing that you're trying to get them to do. And he definitely wants the food, but I'm also not bribing him either. You know, you can lure, that's one thing, but that's different than a bribe, you know. Bribe is where you have the stuff, and it's, here's the stuff, do the stuff. This flips it. Do the stuff, then you get the stuff, you get rewarded for it. Sam, come here. Yes. So a little help there. Yes. It stays in there, a little duration award. That's good. And then once you get enough reps and he really gets the movement, he really gets the hang of it, that's when you can start overlapping the name. Crate. Yes. Like that. Yes. Over here so we can get another rep. Some people like to lure. Luring is okay depending on certain behaviors. But I also like this method too a lot, where a lot of these games are based out of where, yes, where you're not doing a ton of luring, you're more doing shaping and letting the dog choose for himself, and you maybe use some leash guidance, or you use, yes, like I was pointing or putting my hand in there. You know, it doesn't hurt to guide sometimes, and that's kind of what a lure is, but yes, I just think you get more powerful results when the dog has to think more. So, I got a little more left. One more. Yes. Yep, and that's it. That's how you get your dog positively connected to that crate, gets the movement of it, and then you can do this for anything. Different behaviors, get in a position game, touch pads, different things you can touch, go on, anything like that. First kind of initial